Welcome back, everybody. It is DayDreaMz. Welcome back to a new episode of Tips and Tricks with DayDreaMz, where I come here on the Clash of Kings channel and I try to teach you guys some of the things that I've learned in my nearly 2 years playing Clash of Kings, the game that we all love so dearly. So today I'm going to go ahead and get into the DragonGlass because you guys seem to like the equipment guide that I did, and I wasn't able to get into the DragonGlass as much as I would have liked due to time constraints. But today we're going to go ahead and get into the DragonGlass. So let's go ahead and start with level 1. So basically, let's go to the DragonGlass Center. And level 1 is mostly your gathering. If you come here and click on this, it'll show you everything that the DragonGlass has to offer. And you can see everything that it has here to offer. What I recommend, the best one to me, is the gathering speed for all resources. That's going to get you gathering speed for everything. Now, if you have the gold, you can get 2. And if you're able to get 2, I would recommend getting whatever gathering speed you want. I don't recommend getting the income ones. If you have like a lot of one resource in your castle, it might be good to get the income, but I think it's better to get the gathering speed. That's where you're going to gather on the map and in the supermine, and I think that's going to give you the best advantage for the level 1 DragonGlass. Let's go ahead and get into the level 5. The level 5 is primarily for soldier training speed, but it does have something in it that I think is very valuable, and that's the attack monster march speed. When there's events like the previous event we just had, where you can get the salmon chests, that's a really good thing to do, is get the monster march speed up, because as you can see here, you can get it up to 150%. You're going to be able to save so much time while hitting those monsters. Now, if it's not a monster attack event, what I recommend doing is just putting it into the training speed that you use the most speed ups on. So for me, it's cavalry and infantry and siege, so I would try to get those two lined up, and that's going to help me with my gathering speed very much. So level 10 is the DragonGlass of Mercy. This one is your hospital healing center. This is what basically you're going to want to get your healing speed up as much as possible. So I got the gold right now, so basically, if I was going to purify this, I'll go ahead and do a purification just to, so I hit the random, I get 2 free a day. Depot capacity and mithril income aren't that good, but I want to get healing speed up. Okay, I didn't get healing speed up. Now, if you do get like a green one, remember to lock it in, and it costs double the gold to repurify. But let's go ahead and do a purification. Let's see if I can get healing speed up. I got hospital capacity, which helps. I want healing speed. Okay, so we got healing speed there, right at the bottom. Now what I want to do now is lock that in, and it's going to cost double, but now I can try to get an orange or a gold. Let's try it a couple of times. Okay, so I got an orange, so now we're going to replace it. Now I've got 50% healing speed on top of the 20% healing speed I already have, so now I got 35% healing speed bonus. So that's beautiful. And it's going to really help me when I'm doing skill hits and in the dragon campaign and everything. So the level 15 DragonGlass is probably one of the most important ones, because a lot of people don't know how to use it correctly. Now, to me, the most important thing with this is what level player you are. If you're the biggest castle in your alliance, if you're someone that your alliance relies on to set rallies, what you're going to want to do is put it in maximum rally troops. You can see that you can get 300,000 troops added to a rally, which can make all the difference in the world. If you have this on and your enemy's the same level and they don't have this on, you're going to have 300,000 more troops in your rally than they will, and they're going to have no idea how you got the rally so big. But if you're not the biggest castle, if you're not like one of the top size castles in your alliance, if your alliance does not rely on you to set rallies, what I recommend doing is getting your reinforcement capacity up, because that's going to help when you're being attacked. Your allies are going to be able to reinforce you with more troops. So right there, the second one, reinforcement capacity, I recommend getting that one up. And if you have a second attribute, I recommend either rally size or one of the reinforcements damage. So you can see it gives damage to infantry, cavalry, archers, or siege. I recommend getting it into one of those. Okay, DragonGlass of Conspiracy. Now, this is the less, this isn't really a great DragonGlass. It does speed up your trap building speed, and it can increase your damage for traps, but it's not. The traps and turrets right now in Clash of Kings are kind of broken. They just don't do enough damage. So you basically would be better off with having your level 25 DragonGlass on or your level 15 DragonGlass on to help you defend against the enemy attack than to have your turret and trap attack up, in my opinion. So what I recommend doing is not using this DragonGlass. Only use it when you're building traps. Before you go to build traps in your castle, you can go ahead and put the level 20 on just like that. Then you can go over to your traps, and you can build some. Just like that, and then you can go back and put it on your level 25. That's the only way I recommend using that DragonGlass. So, let's go over to the level 25 now. So, level 25 DragonGlass is, of course, the strongest DragonGlass in the game. This is where you get your attack and defense bonuses, plus you can get your extra attributes. And to me, the best attribute here, there's no question to me that it's the maximum march size. I would rather have more troops than the troops that are attacking a little bit better. So, for instance, I would rather have 15,000 march size than the extra 12% infantry, cavalry, siege attack. Now, some people differ with me on this one, and that's okay. I think we can both be right in some situations, but I just think having more troops and having a bigger march size really helps, because when you put that 15k onto your march, and then you put like a 50% or 25% march boost on, and any other boosts, it's going to really make a big difference, and you're going to be marching so many more troops than your enemy. So I recommend the maximum march size. If you don't want to use that, what I recommend doing is putting it into whatever troops you like to use. I like using infantry, cavalry, siege. If you're an archer and siege person, put it in archer or siege attack. I know that at Prestige 5, the archers and siege get a little bit better, so maybe you'll want to put it into that. But I got the gold march size. That's the best one I could get. I would love to have a better second attribute. I might try to like synthesize that someday, but I'm just working on all my DragonGlass right now. So let's go to the final DragonGlass, which is the level 30, and I don't have the level 30 orange yet. I'm pretty close, but I'm just going to go to the purple one, and I'm going to check it out. So the attack on the level 30 isn't that much more. Oops, I'm not there yet. Okay, let's go to the level 30 now. Okay, now the attack on the level 30 isn't much more than the level 25. It's like 1%, but you're giving up the defense as your second attribute, and you're getting the, basically like the heal skill, where 1% of your troops go to wounded instead of dead. Now, over time, that might help you save a lot of troops, but the defense might help you save by having better troop attributes. So I think the level 25 is better, but as you can see here, you can get the same attributes from the level 30. The only real difference in the level 30 is everything's a little bit stronger, and 1% go to wounded instead of the defense. So it's a little bit different, but not much different, not much better. I would stick with level 25, but you can go with the level 30 surely, and you will have a little bit more attack, and you will have a little bit of better attributes as your second attribute. So let me know what you guys think about this video. If you guys want to ask any questions, please leave them in the comments down below, or come over to my channel. I make videos every single day over at DayDreaMz MMORTS. The link to that channel will be in the description. I thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Peace.